everyone, Teacher Melyssa here from my VIPKid classroom. A lot of people have asked me how to get hired through VIPKid and need help through the process of getting hired. Currently, I'm working with 60 people who have either passed their mock or in the process of getting their certification through VIPKid. So I just wanted to give you some of my tips and secrets that I've been using to help some of my applicants get through the process. If you have any questions or are just viewing this video because you don't know if you want to start VIPKid or not, I've left my information down at the bottom. You can either email me with questions or you can just click on my referral link, and I'll be more than happy to help you through the referral process. Like I said, I've in the process of 60 people, I've actually had 19 actually hired. And so these are just simple tricks and information that I've used for my referrals, and I'm hoping that they help you. So the number one thing is they like to see props. Props are a big key for some of the ESL students to understand the language that you're trying to have them speak. And so I would always recommend at least 3 to 5 props in your interview. And they could be simple ones like Meg and Mike on popsicle sticks. I know you're going to have to use throw in one of your interviews. These are the newer the newer lessons that you have to do. So you'll need a small ball. These you can get at the Dollar Tree. They come as a set of 3, and you can just practice throwing them up in the air. They do want you to do a lot of TPR in your mock lessons, and TPR is total physical response. So for all of you out there who don't know, they want you to use your body, and they want you to use symbols like listen, talk, see. Those are things that they want you to be able to use inside of your interview in order for you to convey what you want the child to speak. Okay, and so I recommend wearing an orange shirt. You don't have to wear an orange shirt. I do recommend that you do. It makes them understand that you're serious about getting this job. These are $3 at Hobby Lobby if you have a Hobby Lobby, or $3 at Michael's. I'm sure you can find them at Walmart too. And it can be plain, a plain colored shirt. It can be a pull-up shirt, a button-up shirt. It doesn't make a difference. Hold on. Somebody wants to say hello. Homer always helps me out on my videos. So he wants to say hello. Say hi, Homer. Hi. So he's going to help us out. Just be professional. This is just like another job interview. If you want the job, you need to look professional. You don't need to be Sunday dress professional, but a simple white shirt. Actually, I wouldn't wear white. I would wear some kind of color. But if you're a true person that really would like to get hired, I would wear the orange, VIPKid orange. Now, if you're a guy, you can ignore this part. But for the ladies, I would wear a bright red lipstick. Don't go out and run out and buy a colored lipstick, a bright red. But whatever you have in your makeup bag, you can use. Just make sure it's very clear and your makeup is very soft so that they can see what you're trying to say in your words. Now, your mock interview are going to be adults. They are going to act like they're 5 or 6 years old. They're going to pretend like they didn't hear some things. They are going to make grammatical errors. Just make sure you're listening for those type of things. They're going to add S's to words that shouldn't have S's. Just try to keep those. Don't ever tell them, no, that's not right. Just repeat the word 3 times. So if the word is, let's think, I shares a toy, just say, I share a toy, and use your TPR to correct the grammatical error. Also, your behavior in class. Again, this is a job interview. Be professional. Make sure you're using proper formed sentences. Properly formed sentences. Make sure they're complete sentences. You should never say, I don't wanna. No, thank you, or I don't like. You want to make sure that you are using the English that you want your students to reflect. Your sitting position. When you're getting ready to do your interview, turn on your camera. Look at your position on your camera and kind of see kind of see where you are. Make sure you're in the middle of the screen when you're doing your interview. Make sure you have good lighting. This is a camera that I use for VIPKid. It's a built-in camera for my laptop. I do have a light right here. I got it from IKEA. They're great. I live in Houston, so they are in downtown Houston, and they are great. I have an overhead light as well, and it's about 11 o'clock in the morning in Houston, and so the light coming through is just enough. However, when I start teaching at 3:30 in the morning, it is very dark, so I have to turn on a lot of lights in order to get a clear picture. You never want to have a dark picture when you're teaching a student or when you're doing your mock. You want to make sure that there's no shadows on your face. Do I have a shadow? I wear glasses. I do have special glasses that are supposed to be reflective for the camera. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it doesn't. But I haven't had any complaints. I try to look in different directions so the kids can't see the glare off the camera. But again, these are I paid more money for the expensive lenses, and sometimes you're still going to get a glare. It's just the way the camera works. Make sure you are focused on the student. Make sure you're focused on the student and you're not eating or trying to do all this kind of stuff like I'm doing in the video. Make sure you're focused on the student. Make sure you're making eye contact into the camera. Don't be looking up. Don't be looking down. You want to make sure you're still. This is an interview. This is not going to be a corporate interview, big stuffy. They're going to have fun with it, enjoy, and make sure you read the student or the person that you have doing your mock mentor with you and kind of, be silly. You don't have to be really big and boisterous, but I would play around with them. If you're throwing something, be like, "Oops, I forgot," and just kind of have fun with it. It's an interview, but at the same time, they want to see your personality. They want to see if you're going to be a good fit for their team and for their company in order for them to put kids with you. And there are 2 new things now that they are saying for the new interviews. You can pick what level that you want. When I got hired, that wasn't an option. You just did your mocks for level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5. So I would recommend doing your level 2 interactive. That's where the majority of the students are. I also recommend doing trials. Now, there are some pros and cons to doing trials, and I'll do another video about that next week, but I would recommend doing trials. I have done 3,000 classes as of today, and I still do trials. In fact, I had one this morning. In fact, they put me 2 different kids in there before I actually got the one I got to teach today. So I still do trials. I think they're important. It builds your clientele. It brings new students to you. You just don't know if they're going to buy or if they're not going to buy, but I treat it just like every other class. And if they sign up, you get an extra $5 bonus. So it's a win-win. Also, make sure you check your technology before you go in. Make sure you have a headset. I just use a simple Logitech one. I bought it at Best Buy for $19.99. I've used it. I would always recommend that you have one that has a mute button, just so that when you're actually in class and you have to sneeze or if you have to cough, you can mute it so the kids don't have to have you sneeze or cough. And then just make sure your internet is fast enough and your up speed, download. I'm not a techie. Whatever goes up must come down, right? So make sure you have a fast enough internet to sustain a video chat, kind of like Skype and those type of things. And then you're good to go. Like I said, this is just a couple tips that you may want to look at or use. You're more than welcome to. If you have not talked to anybody and you're in the process of VIPKid and you need somebody to help you, I will leave my email and my referral code in the links below so that you can use it. And I walk everybody through the first month of their VIPKid. I will look at your bio. I will look at your pictures. I also give you a Google Drive link to feedback, so you do not have to write your own feedback. It's a template, and what I do is I prep my feedback the night before for my classes, because there's often I do 14 classes in a day. I am also a brick and mortar teacher. I'm a special needs teacher here in Houston, and so it helps me having the feedback done the night before so that I can do my feedback in between classes. But I will show you how to do that if you're interested in doing that. And if you have any questions, feel free to email me. I check email quite frequently. I'm also the admin for the brick and mortar VIPKid teachers on Facebook. So if you are a brick and mortar teacher, and you might say, what is the brick and mortar teacher? If you teach in a traditional building, like if you teach 3rd grade, 4th grade, whatever, just find me on Facebook. I'm the admin for that group, and I'll be more than happy to send messages to you or help you through the process. You can come over and join our group. I will leave that link in the box below as well. Again, I appreciate you watching my video. I am going to be doing these Sunday behind the scenes here soon for VIPKid, and I am excited that you're willing to take the journey and just have fun and be excited. And everybody's nervous. Do not be, hold on. Homer says, do not be afraid of a little challenge. I have been hearing for the last couple people that I've put through that they're having to do up to 4 mocks. It's okay. It's okay. When they tell you to stop doing mocks, then that's a problem. But as long as they're continuing to have you do mock lessons, that means they really want you. They want to see what you're capable of. And if that's the case, and you're on your 3rd mock and you're just stressed and you're frustrated and you're not really working with anybody, again, click my link. I'll show you how to add me after you have already gotten started, and we can go from there. Right, Homer? Homer says, right on. And Homer likes to have class at 8 o'clock in the morning with my 8 o'clock kids. Good thing they're the older kids. Huh? What do you think, Homer? You think it's time for breakfast? All right, guys. I'll see you guys next week. All right, if you have any questions, my info is down below. See you later. Bye.